All right, I don't want to make church. Munyana, meeting the daddy Fred. Mamunyana, kwaba, eba, jumadi. Maybe I wash, maybe I make sure. Most of my life, I was YouTube, the announcer newspaper, or YouTube, or Facebook, so Obinyame, I share my life for her. And some of us were Ghana, and me de Beramonti said, we are Ghanaian here. I was said, yes, a jumadi, wash me, also best share. Na uni oben wo no ono so benya bia hwe na ono so atimi akyere na dwene ensem wo ho enti wo ho kwan iza o ma unua enya bi hwe kama adofo no bi be kana asem enya me na me ka akyere wo but the ekosu nyina no wa ankasa wo na ene they see what parliament Ghana parliament just say, wow, share TV, wow, tea news, wow, share BBN, who do you see what parliament? Na, Emede say, minority, a year MPP4, almost stage walkout, almost sing. And now, dear say, Omubaba parliament, just say, Ghana Supreme Court decided, one more asema or modikoja a Supreme Court. No. Ora Bambabe, our year Speaker Parliament. In fact, Ogun when mass papa ene na just a more mom pese ebia more money mass usual you will be mom bacano cray you will be more money or mom person bacano cray. And just a more better ebia mom pesa mocano cray dear mom pese asem no say the city and mocano and inti ye dear in no cray womb and inti say assembly coso. Na e wo se ye dwene ho a na wo se ye ka e mamunya musumu de ekoso. In fact, Speaker of Parliament Ora Bambame wagunu ho anima se papa na enye adepa sebe de course Ghana mine wi aseman obi ehun de course na ade na e course no in fact ya dia obia di ho adanse se emfata se speaker ekwan a ofa aso ebue asem no ewo Supreme Court nsem MPP amanyoko wo mo parliament de oye opinion of that parliament na no e di asem no akoja Supreme Court yes but say at least Ora Bambame obeje Supreme Court krata no na wo hu sa asem Supreme Court ene nti hwehwemu wo se hwehwemu no na wo mu gosu na omutu hu anamon right awa anyesa enam NDC sema Speaker of Parliament Ghana e de ahye ni mu a NDC sema nko na odi akire nti no kure wa asem no mu no Ora Bambame wanka omutimi dwane ye ebra ye omode krata belief edi krata ebra wo mo se nko omode krata ne bra wo mo a nkane wentima nyina ho anye sa bogos ruling na oyeye no na agunu ho anima se papa ama wi aseman ehun se na dwuma wo ye no in fact atosini kakra da bia na me ka kire mo se wi ase wo se asem bi ba wa oben obi no at least ultimi de bibi etoto ho no wahu de ekoso Ora Abambabe Speaker of Parliament Ghana wa kire se MC speaker adwuma no kora no se de enye no no oyo NDC adwuma na oye NDC adwuma na oye NDC susu ntimi ma metena akonya so wo Ghana de omo ye ya obi ehu aniam omo ye yi ombe abidi akonya e maso enti Abambabe ani guasi awagu hu enka obi beka na asem emfata se obi gu hu ani masesa wakujina se why ruling na ruling na why no why ruling say parliament ebinum ko independent intino omo nipa mako enan bi de washada de NDC ni bi aka hu na sa ise enye MPP nko an oye o masem nipa mako mai enan de o ma vacate o mo positions no because o mo kopre emrahye bedwa akonya se kwantankro nti tia party no enhyehyeye eni etia emrahye wo parliament mrahye dwam no emra bi wo etia na enka oye ade foforo bi kura enka obi ani asem kan na ade a obi ehu ne clear se udwan ompese ye de krata bebrew court krata bebrew because NDC adwuma na wo ye senka baben kra no anabo baben se de sinim se osi ye na adwuma enka afenyama ka se anase majority leader ka se omo de krata aba enka obeka se okay nyen kwhwe krata no kra ansa na ye hu de ebeye ko de buo be ma Supreme Court but before onya emibua asem no kra no na NDC photo ni edu no ma hyase amanfo hyase ka onko omomodia na onko no nko bua asem no na onfa na nancy form na Supreme Court intimi nkyere omo de omonya ne de ka ho na mara wo enti mara na wo se gudi so say or the confusion about parliament Ghana parliament confusion na aba no akoye se sisi a NDC fo omo de nam no omo bo se omo mum NDC fo no omo se omo mum na ye say majority in parliament am say any amoso mo ani kande mo ye den kwa majority in parliament babin oni authorities o se o rule asem indi mo fantu mutiri am say munimu a NDC fo munimu a abamba bin ni sa authority no so interpret constitution say the authority no ye friend is saying Supreme Court and intina ye name say bia babin kra be ka ye fan go Supreme Court na Supreme Court Supreme Court asem mo de aba ne ye nka na ye hu de be ye but enam NDC adwuma wo ye ntino o party no obi anim say o party no but entina ho me nditete nkyere wo entina ho emi nditete nkyere wo enim guase a emrahye bedwam Speaker of Parliament abambaben wagu ne ho anim ase da ben na bit ma correct wo sa mistakes ya wayi wagu ne ho anim ase to the stand say ene de mu dwane ye de krata ebrem mu dwane mo mpesa mo so krata na ke nim say Speaker of Parliament de nga we neutral uni obi afa adofo no nyasa na te emrahye bedwam de oye speaker uni obi afa oye independent e wo mu say obi anim say we NDC ni obi anim say wa NDC presidency ni bida amamba bi na ka kire say mahama nya marketable meboa no a ono na ka kire say mahama kura no ketaje ne proya ote akonwa so na e wo ho no ntino sabe undeserve so opera akonwa kura bi na nipa wa ka kire say onya marketable ne penso sikadi akoso basabasa anka wo kokura wo ko ni fie ene na kosusu ho kura ye pambo adofro mo nkai nyina mo da bia me ka kire mo say mo nka kai ni mo da nipa wo si wote akonya so keta se ne proye adobere ni aban mu to the stand say o ko se wo kutu no fo na wo koduru ni gate anu an ye pamwo eti say nipa ina wo da so pere se o medi Ghana akonya eni nti o ye niema sakate wo parliament emfata enye pepa ise ni mguasie ni confusion odi ato parliament wa wadwane bia ma anu enye benhwe eni mguasie ene niema ba bendi ato parliament ise mo just imagine Ghana for mo dia mo nka no kore problem wa create wo ho ise a problem papa government business bi entimi nkoso ise yo ena ebe mana na adu to me amana na twuma kama because parliament no MPP for say enya de so mo beko parliament dem ho akotena minority baby a minority te ena minority for so mo so betena baby a MPP for te majority ena court so mu ya asem no abamba bin so ni sa 2 me no ensem trofo abo Ghana eni tina to da na nse ya na itimi kasa sa no ensem trofo mo am kan kore abamba bin wo sa 2 me no a judge for no lawyer for abo Ghana mo nka me nti wo sa 2 me no oni sa 2 me no so o interpret constitution ono de omo mo interpret wo ho na omo ni krata na bre no now Omo a say omo ko independent. Omo fa akrata amre wo parliament wo. Omo fa akrata omo party fa akrata amre wo. Say omo yi omo free party no. At the same time, independent omo ko 2024 assembly ka parliament enye sisi asem. Ise omo yem rashi bedwafo. Na ukọ hyehyẹ saa nneema wei because NDC adwuma na wo ye ntino. Wo di nsem yo last minute young. NDC for bibia ni ho a ekyerɛ mbitima we ni abaye ntimu waste mo time. Omo amu dada mu ka bi kyerɛ mo say oh NDC for na mobile we ni ene bi ko yama mo ekwan be na mbafa so awe na elections mo da mo kan kyerɛ Ghana fo ekwan be so na mo befa so awe na elections mo enye ye emamo ntimu mfantu mo hufo say there is no way send this bit me awe na elections for Ghana. It is obi be twan tro kyerɛ say oh NDC for wo mo bit me awe na elections adofo no to no who there is no way send this bit me awe na elections. Keta se pro yo mo penso e course Ghana for mo di mo adanse ebra mahama eyo mampanyini ya na e wo se abere nyina no utimi tena se na wo kaakai enema bi o entena se nka se wo de umia wa no ebra wote ho no wamia wa no na wo hu de wo yi o da bi o so utimi kaakai enema bi emra ote akonya so no hu de course ena you see the most surprising aspect in say they come out daddy what about don't call everything I saw oh yeah they can pay obi e ne de oh omoba bonten every night say me chia ba bia obi a omoba bonten no mu be twan tro kirewa emma obi nkirewo de ye oh entro no I say you see they know we are telling the truth in the over time no they are working tirelessly to bring us down. And you see, anyway, greetings to you, Kwesi Brefo Asare. How you doing? There is a book by Mackenzie. Now, what I've known is the reasons why particular people be now omo ye program ye censure omo ye restrict they don't want people to hear simply because we know the reason now, and I know the reason now. William O. at the saying, initially, what we know, let's say, you said there is fairness in everything. When you come out and you're expressing yourself, you're talking about issues, automatically the fair aspect of allowing everyone to express himself or herself becomes reality. But this is a case that there is manipulation, so many ways. There is, how do I put this, censorship so many ways, in such a way that they prevent certain personalities from talking. But in America, and I've stated this, and I've been all the time talking about this, those practical means of limiting visibilities, not letting people to hear what we are doing. You see, there are countless of people who tell me that, Daddy Fred, we don't see your videos on Facebook. We don't see your videos again. Why? What is happening? We don't get notification. What is happening? What is actually happening? And I've been finding out several times, but now I've got the answer to myself. And I know exactly what is happening. And if initially I didn't know it, now I know. You see, at times you have to broaden your knowledge and you have to read a lot. You have to conduct research a lot. It will give you answers to certain things that you don't know. And now I know the basic reasons that I'm being restricted without any reason, because they restrict you for certain reason. And you see, the platform doesn't belong to you. You just come and you air your views, right? So there are players behind the scene manipulating things, censoring things, simply because maybe they have interest in certain areas, they want to do this, they want to sponsor it. So if you come and you as president is going against them, automatically those things will happen. And I know exactly what is going on. I have so many information. You see, that's why I'm saying that it is better to broaden your knowledge, learn, know something about so many things going on. It will help you to adjust your ways. And say, I'm being censored personally myself, deliberately, intentionally. They don't want people to even hear that I'm doing live programs until this election is over, until 2024 election, December 7th is over, because of certain reasons. But the whole fun is that those things, will not affect my personality, will not affect my capability. I am Daddy Fred. Anything that I say, it goes out. I have a lot of platforms that I can articulate myself. So wherever I want to talk about issues, I can talk about issues. So irrespective of deliberate attempt just to limit my visibility, just to prevent people from hearing what I'm talking about, will not change anything. You see, is it not surprising to you? There is no concrete answer being given to this action. And I have dived into details to get the whole picture of the whole situation. And it is clear, it's very obvious. That is what is going on. Monopolistic, how do I describe it? Monopolistic tactics. And then, all right, let me reserve my comment. I don't want to go into details about certain funds, but I have officially known exactly what is going on because I read. So you have to do research and know the system and know how the players work behind the scene and how people have some interest and organizations have some interest. So if you're speaking and the speaking is going against certain things, automatically there are forces against you. And that is exactly what is going on. There is nothing that can prevent me. I will always articulate myself and I'll talk about issues as it is. And this no matter what be the case, if you have an interest working for them to bring them to power, it will not work. They cannot win the elections. You have to face fact. So they cannot win elections. And this intimate win yamba. They be no they call win. Messi omuni pa ka ni mpanyifo ye won crime. Come deep, come diomo to the stand the same. It's unimaginable. Come diomo. What I say? In this kadie no mo pese ombedi. Eniema e da ho no. Eye niema e wo se munyina mo te ase se. Ghana impuntuo ehia wo bia. Said ye be ya Ghana ebitumpon. Eno ne number 1 priority ehia wo bia. Na de ekoso no MPP amanyuko won hyehyeye pa e wa adwempa. Omodi toto niema se be ya Ghana be fa ne ntuma pa efra. But at this they don't have anything to do. They don't have any good thing to offer. And as I'm speaking to you now, they haven't been able to tell Ghanaians what they can do. So why are they wasting our time? Because they don't know exactly what they are going to do. So just imagine you want to come to power and you haven't been able to tell us, if voted into power, what you are going to do. You have not been able to tell us. And why do you expect Ghanaians to vote for you? That's why they've embraced Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because they know he has good policies and programs to deliver. I would say, if you look at funds critically, MPP Amanyoko Warmoa, just said Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or more wooden dear one Shaya pa, a best sunny pa brabo. Now, I did be coso, now I was say a Kahwasema. Ebinom de omobotaya e wo omumu ane se because of omu ye die ntino omu pese omu ka no kware wo de wa busa ho anim guase abamba ben agu no ho anim ase wo parliament no e ya sempa ena wa mana ye clear se NDC adwuma na oye are very clear se oye NDC adwuma na oye NDC adwuma why say waste your time ekwat na ote said ye can say we obi a we French mo parliament wa we independent we wadwuma French court e de krata ebrem wo parliament na motima dwane mo anye krata no afide obigino say wa ma rule ni and so far say any udomem if you don't have that audacity Abamba be needs our audacity, no, so massa ruling. No. Interpretation, him say, court, any parliament, maybe we seat a vacant, we seat a say, court in the dear assembly. Any parliament in the dear assembly. Now, Bamba be a justification of Jana to the assembly because we men this entire a garden and obejana. And in Guasi say, meanwhile, when this into me, Mark Unyaso. And no now, or Montias. But you have to understand, they can't come to power. Inti no na wasa wote ase no say ye ken na ombetimi aba power ka we de obi hanka se pa wontimi ma akonya so na obi a wontimi ma akonya so mo ma ye nwene ye ho da bia choka mo so a ye nim ade poten a mo pese mo be ye ebo man mo ni bibi papa bia enka ye ken na nka wontimi ka kire se omo be say just policies wo programs bia utibia obetuma gina so aka say policy we dey eye programs we dey eye ebetuma boa magana afa ntuma pafra obi ani asem eno ane say mahama fa ne say akonya no duru no so nti yemfa ma no oso abedi akonya na omo botaye nyina ne say munim so omo say omo reset Ghana inti de nana do aye bia no omo so omo betwem and here number 1 number 2 mahama na akora no 4 years na obedi no and somebody na mom from mom senya 4 years no obepe deal obepe constitution na it's alleged so obepe constitution na onya so tena more into onya NDC for ekogu parliament obebere pe obetimi achieve ni aim enti munye sa mistake no media da bia me ka kire wo se ade e koso eya ade a wo se obia manani eda ho when opportunity say see MPP amani uko na tia akonya so enjehye ye pa omuwo ebesesa wa brabo no na ado danko akufo ado de egu akwan mu enye mistake bia nkodi obi achi enka se mehu yanka eniema na ado de egu akwan mu no eye niema ebesesa wa brabo enye na abe benefit you da achi ubehu faso e woso na enam se ndisi for any policy ni programs bia entino da bia omoba ensema ehun hia ene irrelevant niema nko na mu discuss ene etitira sem de ekeka ho emra hye bedwam obi anu samo ye minority for ene ko social media o ma sha say congratulate you mo oh yeah congratulate out of forcing the new majority oh yeah there be new majority leader abamba be bogos ruling or rule ye we ya one for buama court court asem wo court court no a servo de krata ma belief samonye motima dwane afi de also mobile body be two table no body be two table at least ohun ye ohun sakrata aba enti sen kan no kware pa na wudi o kan ni news sa asem no court we do information be ya wo. And so look at the technical strategies be on more adopt here just to say be on bit me a survival was idea. Inti arofonom e ya dia e was a Ghana ni bia tene amase. So NDC there or more policy ni on programs no. Enye programs e be boa wa brabo. Inti nkodi omachi don't follow them. Yeah na enye ma bi o na ye kan obi won ncha ya onim say ye kan di agro. Na ebinom esore ya tisena say ogrophobia obi anim se omusi omo ye adwuma ma MPP omo ye ave ye hu ya omo na gina NDC for platform ase ya omo na NDC adwuma na omo ye that means bo de mo ba wura MPP na mo ko NDC tina da bia maka chon se mo mani na ho mo mani na ho because wa ma wani na ho na o ko disa propaganda na chia me that the phrase ultimate fast propaganda and from feature because me eniema ya koso dada ntumi aise nipa ba ko timga so ye MPP ni o timga so ye o kabima MPP ni o timga so me kabima Alan o timga so me kabima NDC nipa ba ko what be that enti adwuma na ya koso no de wasa motiase ye ne se MPP domo di MPP echi no I just say on say me busa question on say NDC for kasa say And a Ghana for so more pitching. Ghana for men is more pitching. And this is what I'm more pitching than a Ghana for. Huh? Ghana for DMPP a chino. I don't for them. And so we need then so catch it. It do catch as a Ghana for so more pitching. Ghana for men. Ghana. I do question of me with Ghana for be moody. Ghana for now, o call Massam no. Or when you know DMPP a chi. Na munhwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia okoye campaign mu domedi na chi. E domedi Bawumia chi no. Omu nyina nim niema pa MPP aye. Ene enam ka kire mo se Free Senior High School e kwan ya Dr. Majopoku Brempe e fa so. Na nado e de share ne nsa na po. Itimi ma Free Senior High School ni ye adwuma no. On say nwanwa kra wo kra wo tenchen a onti ase because NDC amanyoku mahama kachere wo say eno na ya na ebinom ayese they don't want to remember, but me that afraid I'll always try my best to remind you. Say don't forget about what Mahama said about Free Senior High School, because the records are there. You can revisit the records and then get the whole picture of the whole situation. Or kachere wo say oh ma wo ba enko school a Free Senior High School da. That mean why Mahama oko Free Senior High School ni bi oko free school o kan brofo akese o kasa se onim bibia wo wi ase no school no call no kwa. You didn't have that privilege. Na do aba na o make sure say wo so ba e be benefit ya. You are just who the name e di agoro. Mumfa Free Senior High School no eni agoro sa o, because there was a wote ase na say o di wani hwe Africa nipa dodo sign na ko school mo ko ni free. Me bisa the whole Africa amanfo pe aije na amanfo ani agye amanfo pese mu sua ekwan ya Ghana etimi fa so implementing Free Senior High School no. What I say amanfo sua na NDC for enam say omo ntima anye na omo ntimi nye nti no ahoya enko ana adobere omo enti emma wo bi emma medada am obi bedada wa obeyem from so I was so yes strong na hu say party bit ma boa ana ban bit ma boa no ene MPP aban omo na twene wo ho omo na twene wo daachi ho omo na abere nyina no mo pese ne ma pakoso ye wa kwan mu say they said they make a children. There are so many players underground. And they don't want us to talk. They don't want us to express ourselves. They don't want us to pass the message across, because they are working for certain people and they are making sure. They see, we call some indirectly. They will not come and say they will do campaign or they campaign, but they are restricting you. They are censoring you, because they know your impact is very powerful. Until they censor you so that people will not hear you, and they will make sure. You see, it's a technical way of working for somebody. But under normal circumstances, if you look at other competitors, those who are speaking for those people, you see how they don't censor them, they don't restrict them, they make everybody hear about them, they make the video go, you see, that is how it is going on. So indirectly, they are working for, who are they working for? But that person can never be president or Ghana be to put fatu trim. And that is it. Under normal circumstances, there should be fairness in terms of allowing each person to speak his mind. But it's not happening like that. If you want to speak your mind, they just allow certain people to. You see, just imagine, say, you're on Grophobia or Mobile, because of Mokasama Binumuntino. On Baya, Moya Prugania man, so that people will hear. And they will not come themselves to talk, but they are just underground working for them. It's not fair. It's not fair. Whether you have a business contract, whether you want this from them, whether that shouldn't be the case. Everyone should be given equal platform. Articulate yourself, express yourself. Not audience making decisions based on what you are saying, rather than limiting some people and then pushing some people up. Wow, This is monopolistic strategy, and it's a clear. And because I'm reading certain things and now, I'm knowing exactly what is going on. It's not, and maybe you want to say you want to literally, you think say be a year so, but you have business that comes be where actually our more pay favor free baby or more pay free baby. So they work all around clock just to make sure say their interest will become reality. And on their cost. But I'll keep on telling you, say, the cost of Ghana, no, we are Ghana nearby. I was so who said, MPP Amanyoko na ya banya ombeti mabuwa. Sa banya no, asem na yeka. MPP abany ne beti mi abuwa. Apart from MPP abany no, abany be ne beti mabuwa. Abany biye ni ho MPP abany ne beti mi abuwa. Because, nanado, unimo how tesa nanse na ba umie kasa wabere wo wiase da nti unimo how a oso unam wakodo ba de da from watwi taxi da waye obi le ocha say adwuma waye wo wiase nye easy nti unim brawo no nim how be see transform nti ade bi ona ekoso a let's be positive me who say obia obetimi aboa wo no sa nipa no na wose yetimi edi nachi enye binum bogos den bia kosi. So upon critical analysis, like I keep on telling you, it's just they trying their best. More especially, I've seen countless of people omokasa edeboa MPP. We become social media platforms. They have limited their visibility, that nobody's been hearing from them. When you see, when they do programs, previously when they do programs, the programs go, everybody hear about it, they know exactly what is going on. But now, they don't make people even hear about the programs. You just see, and then by the flash, you see their videos coming up. And that is what is going on. A clear censorship for no reason, and the reason is known to them themselves. But it's fine. It has to go like that because you have your interests, and you have to pursue your interests. You have your own agenda. You have to pursue it. That's all, and that's exactly what they're doing. But media the man who say always continue to tell the truth, irrespective of how they work against you, both everywhere, every corner. Don't be feeling like don't lose hope. Don't be despair. Just be strong and talk. Talk. Can't feel it, you know. And this better now kunyaso. Abamba be a kuni when must to the stand say me who say they means in describe on. Obi also a speaker of parliament or a fair. Now asem court. Omo ya so mo serve o ya we se court kosom cry was mean kosom nso mama ruling na ma ruling na the confusion is parliament no mb before ma parliament akosita ma ye beto abana obeda akwetena akwa speaker of parliament so so mrebe so what I say and MPP for also so no court no mu asem na they will not come omo ma parliament and ma parliament and this for mo so mu kwa ntimi nya bibia ma nya because onya majority wo. So I'm a bogus self-acclaimed majority. Now the bit man a juma. The bit man use executive orders at the end of juma. Now when a belus, no one belus. Inti the air costume on your madren say, when ya Ghana for na more your Ghana business was a costume. In this one, you would me ya. Now the bit man use executive orders the end of juma. Come on, a bay juma. Then come rushing big jemu pa, modem raya juma. Na court the character ebro na bamba be wudwan wanye was my bema ruling na nke ye kan say court kra dey asem bremon and was also okay now let's pause here, let's wait na ye hu the court na dey ambreye no ansa na ya make a decision na obetena radio so obetena Ghana speaker akunya so say one ruling and kra so you don't have that capacity, you don't have that authorization, you don't need that to me no say o must ruling and yet follow within your domain. As what must ruling bogus ruling. bogus ruling. Then this is when you jubilate, jubilate. Hey, now most in your majority of parliament, jubilate. Number that jubilate. Until a court, no. I'll say there can be confusion about parliament. Until a court they decide, no. Until me hey, money into Ghana for more fun to mutim. NDC amanyoko ni bibi papa bia de ma of mine. It is omoba no mukase ayi koto aba mo. The first question also will be someone say dear ba dear no mo betimi aye e de ama of mine. But that is the first question you have to ask them. Well, just imagine you have 500 and let me see the followers. 500 on Facebook alone, 502,000 followers. 502,000 followers. And when you do a live program, the followers don't get notification. So who are watching? Which people are getting the information? You see how the whole situation is. The followers are here, right here, in front of me on the computer. That these are the followers, but they don't get notification. So who is who is blocking the followers from getting notification? And that is the missing link. And that is where the problem is, that you have to find out yourself. I am live now. I have somebody sitting down with me. The person has subscribed to the channel. The person is not getting notification. So is it fair? He's not getting notification that you're on live. So meaning, a trace of life no find echo. And that is the point. Inti Saniamano will not help. These are the I'm making it make a screenshot of the actual followers. It has become so clear, so obvious. Say unnecessary things are going on, and it's not right, it's not fair, and it shouldn't be like that. That's it. It shouldn't be like that. There should be fairness. And how can you? It's not justifiable anywhere. You spent money, you spent time, you spent energy, you spent everything to build a page. After the page has got to a point that it has to go up, working tirelessly to make it go down. Have you seen that before? We always want to progress, we don't want to retrogress. And right now you are trying with all efforts, with all your programs, with all your ideas. Not that they don't want to, they wanted to join the show, but they are blocking people from getting the message. So that missing link, who are responsible now? Are they some workers, or the whole totality of what? Who are behind? That is what is going on. Well, nothing can prevent me. I know exactly what is going on. And I'll always do my show as a test and go my way. That's all. And it's not going to affect me in any sense, any way. It doesn't affect me in anything. What did I say? I just have, anytime I have time, I do my show. That's all. It's not like I'm going to do the show. Without the show, you can't survive or something. No, it's not like that. It's just a fun. You come and you do your show, then you go. That's all. It's not fair. And that's what I'm saying. And I'll continue to say. It's not fair. That shouldn't be the case. And then there are the same people too. There are some people too, or certain platform speaking for certain group of people. And you see that they don't even have 5,000 followers, and they will make it go. How come? Just imagine, they will make everybody hear about the story. You having 500,000 followers and you're doing live program, none of them is getting notification. Is it not weird? All right, thank you for joining.